Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At mydogdied.com, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who has lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. Dear friends, today I want to share a letter that moved me deeply. It comes from Ronald, a 39-year-old man from the serene town of Carmel by the Sea, California. He recently said goodbye to his best friend, Tucker, a 12-year-old West Highland White Terrier with a heart as big as the Pacific Ocean. Ronald writes, "Dear Don, I never thought I'd be writing something like this. I used to see stories on mydogdied.com and feel the sadness of others, but now it's my turn. Tucker came into my life when I was 27, fresh out of a hard breakup, trying to rebuild in a new town. I walked into the shelter just to look, but when I saw him, this puffball of white fur with those sharp, intelligent eyes, I felt something shift. He walked straight up to me, sat on my foot, and let out the softest little bark, as if to say, 'You, I choose you.' And from that moment on, it was always Tucker and me." Tucker had this almost supernatural ability. He could sense seizures before they happened. My younger sister has epilepsy, and on visits, Tucker would suddenly go alert, tail stiff, ears perked. And sure enough, a seizure would follow within minutes. We joked he had a sixth sense, but really I think it was just love. A love so deep he could feel what others couldn't. Our bond was unspoken. Morning walks on the bluffs, quiet evenings with him curled up on my chest while I read. Those Saturday mornings when he'd wake me by nudging my face with his nose, then lead me to the leash like a tiny furry drill sergeant. It all ended so suddenly. Just 3 weeks ago, he seemed a little tired after a walk. I figured it was age catching up, but later that night, he collapsed. The vet said it was a blood clot. There wasn't time. I held him as he slipped away, whispering, "Thank you," over and over, hoping he could hear me, hoping he knew just how much he saved me. I found mydogdied.com that same night. I was searching for anything to make sense of the pain. Your voice, Don, your gentleness. It felt like someone reached through the screen and held my heart. I've been reading the letters each night since. They remind me I'm not alone, that Tucker's love was real, that grief is just the echo of something beautiful. Ronald Don pauses, voice catching. "Ronald, thank you. Tucker wasn't just a dog. He was a guardian, a healer, a companion who tuned into the quiet frequency of love and lived there with you for 12 full years. It's clear he was extraordinary, not because he could sense seizures, but because he sensed you, your loneliness, your need, and he answered it with every breath, every tail wag, every time he leaned into your side when the world felt heavy. There's something so piercing about sudden loss. We prepare, we plan for age, but when death comes like a thief, no warning, no mercy, it carves deep. But Ronald, know this, Tucker didn't suffer. He passed in your arms, in the place he loved best. That kind of ending, while heartbreaking, is also holy. To anyone listening right now who's been through this kind of sudden goodbye, I want you to know that what you gave your dog, your presence, your love, your protection, that is what they carry with them. Not the pain, not the illness, not the final moments, just your love. Tucker's story reminds us that even after loss, the bond remains. It reshapes itself into memory, into legacy, into the quiet comfort that somehow they're still with us. Ronald, may your grief make room for gratitude, and may Tucker's spirit visit you often, in dreams, in breezes, in those little quiet moments that feel like more than coincidence. With love and light, Don Barnes.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. visit mydogdied.com or call us at 8559252658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, your dog stories at mydogdied.com at gmail.com.